Oh boy, did the tell-all not address a lot of stuff. But that was such a great point in that this whole thing about Cody and Mary both knowing that they were divorced and Cody saying that he didn't want to because of how he looked. Absolutely should have been addressed during the tell-all because that's a huge thing. So they've been, and I wonder, why didn't they ask him things like, why did you say that you were open to reconciling when you weren't? So you're not open to reconciling. So what does it mean that you guys are now divorced? Will she be invited to family stuff? Hopefully this is all stuff that's going to be addressed in season 18. But since they are always a year delayed, gosh, I'm trying to think of how this works. They're a year delayed. So I don't even know if we'll even address that in season 18 because I'm so confused. Trying to remember because now the stuff that we're talking about now is 14 months ago is when the season stopped filming. So we are so far behind. Are we even going to hear any of that in season 18 or 19? Another thing I would have loved for them to address is the money thing. Money was brought up repeatedly this season and they should have asked it. I have no doubt that he'd have some pat answer, but we would destroy him for it because he would say things like, well, our money's never been allocated family to family. And he seems to think that he's owed half of everyone's stuff. But they're not, they're more of a business than they are a family, whereas he may have half of Robin's and Robin's may have a half of his. But Mary deserves 1/5 of the TLC money, although she is very seldom there. But Janelle and Christine definitely deserve their 1/5. They are a majority of the storyline. Christine was half of the storyline this year. She deserves half the money, in my opinion. But at the very least, they all deserve a 1/5. There were so many things not said at the tell-all. It's just infuriating to me how they would give this big, huge amount of time to this fake storyline that Christine tried to destroy the marriage with no proof. But we didn't answer a third, a fifth, a tenth of the questions that people on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, probably Instagram, I don't know, forums, Reddit, everyone was asking and they didn't address. I guess I'm going to hold on to that bitterness for quite a while.